A heartbreaking tragedy from the New Zealand is now driving attention across Indian community abroad. Why? Because an Indian origin man from Punjab has lost his life in a highway crash working on the evening Uber shift while leaving behind his wife and their 1-year-old daughter. According to New Zealand police, 36-year-old Ramandeep Dhillon has died at the scene after two-vehicle collision at the Puke Highway in Papamoa last week. The crash reportedly happened around 7:15 in the evening between the Bell Road and Popular Lane, while two people traveling in another vehicle were also heavily injured. But Dhillon had moved to New Zealand in 2015 on a student visa in search of better opportunities and a stable future. After years of building a life there, he briefly returned to India in 2024 to marry Veerpal Kaur. The couple later settled together in Papamoa, where they both worked in kiwi fruit orchards. But now, many immigrant families trying to balance work, childcare, and rising living costs abroad, Ramandeep reportedly started driving for Uber after the birth of their daughter Kudrat. The flexible hours allowed him to spend more time caring for his child and wife during they continue to work to support their family financially. His wife told local media that the road where the crash happened was one he traveled frequently during the work shifts. Now, concerns reportedly grew when he suddenly stopped answering the calls that evening. Later hours, police arrived at family's home and then gave this devastating news. In an emotional interview, Veerpal Kaur described Ramandeep as a loyal, caring, and deeply devoted man to his family. She said he was extremely excited about becoming a father and then loved spending time with the daughter. According to her, the little girl now keeps asking for her father, even he carries a smile. Well, the story is resonating deeply across Indian communities in the New Zealand because it reflects a quiet struggle of immigrant men itself, to actually mark what they face while building a future overseas. Long working hours, multiple jobs, and constant financial pressure have now become part of the daily life for many young families, especially abroad, trying to establish stability far away from home. Well, Ramandeep's funeral reportedly drew a large crowd, with people traveling from different parts of New Zealand to pay their respect. A fundraising page created for the family has already raised more than $33,000 to help cover the expenses of funeral and support the family in the daily needs. Well, for many, this is not just the story about a road accident. It is a story of sacrifice, migration, and how young men across the borders change their lives and do multiple shifts across just to manage their immigrant status, their shifts, their finances, and their life just to settle abroad. What is your take on this? Make sure to comment down below.